Hurricane Ian is now a dangerous Category 3 storm slamming into Cuba today with winds topping 125 miles per hour. It is now headed toward Florida. Thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. I'm Dina Cup for a lot to get to right now. And first, let's start there in Florida. Christian Benavides has the latest on the hurricane from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Dina, everyone is just sort of holding their breath, looking to see where exactly it is that Hurricane Ian is going to make landfall. Now, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has already told people you need to be wherever it is that you're going to ride out the storm by 9 p.m. tonight.
Time is running out for people to get out of the way of Hurricane Ian. The storm has strengthened, and those along Florida's Gulf Coast will start seeing rain and worsening conditions tonight.
Overnight and into this morning, some of the modeling that has been done is now projecting a landfall south of Tampa Bay.
Storm surge is the biggest concern. Florida's governor says it could be historic.
In some areas, there will be catastrophic flooding and life-threatening storm surge.
Residents up and down the Gulf Coast are boarding up, stocking up, and filling sandbags, trying to get ready. Ian's tremendous size was seen from the International Space Station.
I think it'll always work when there's a storm coming your way, so we're doing the best we can to prepare. And if needed, we'll evacuate, or I will evacuate if I need to.
A state of emergency has been declared in every Florida county. Forecasters expect Ian to impact just about everybody in the state.
Some of those counties that are more interior, you could absolutely see power outages. You could see inland flooding.
Some hospitals in the Tampa area are airlifting patients to other facilities while they can.
None of us know what we're going to get as far as the hurricane's concerned.
And NASA isn't taking any chances either. They rolled the Artemis rocket from the launch pad back indoors.
As we've been reporting throughout the day, this is the first time in over a century that a hurricane, if it follows the path that it's currently on, will make a landfall in the Tampa Bay area. The last time that happened was in 1921. Now, if the current track holds, those who live here are likely to see storm surge like never before, which is why people who live in low-lying areas have already been told to get out now. Dina?
All right, Christian, thank you so much for the updates. He's been joining us all day to keep us updated. So we want to go to meteorologist Tracy Humphrey, who is also tracking that storm system. So what's the timing here on when it could hit Florida?
Great question, Dina. So we're going to take a look at the latest track and kind of pinpoint for you where we think this storm is going. This is a live shot near Mallory Square, which is in the Key West area, and they are already seeing some rain showers coming in. That surf is going to pick up. They're going to be looking at some pretty significant waves, and then you're talking about rainfall, stronger winds, and of course some areas will see some pretty significant storm surge. Take a look at our latest infrared satellite, and it does a very good job of carving out where is Ian and where it's headed. So you can see it had crossed the western side of Cuba, and you can see the eye associated with it, and everything on the outer side of that. Those are those outer rain bands, those outer clouds. Take a look at what some of the historical data is, right? The last time Tampa, and I'm focusing on this area because it looks like they're going to get very close to a direct hit. The last time they had a direct hit was in 1946. Now that was a Category 1. Now let's talk about the last time it was a major hurricane. That's a Category 3 or greater. That was October 1921. Now you can see rain already making its way up to Tampa, into Orlando, even into Daytona Beach. And Hurricane Ian is expected to slow down and just sit over Central Florida for more than 24 hours. That's going to bring heavy rainfall, the opportunity for widespread flooding. You're talking about tornadoes, and we didn't even get to the wind part yet. So here's a look at Hurricane Ian, expected to make landfall just outside of Tampa, coming in Wednesday night, coming in as a Category 3 with winds up to 125 miles per hour. But look at this, Dina, from Wednesday night to Thursday morning to Friday morning, it's just sitting there over Central Florida. That is going to be a long time frame. That's an opportunity to do a whole lot of damage before it finally moves up the eastern seaboard. So for Florida, they're going to be dealing with, of course, the opportunity for flooding, very significant wind damage when you're talking about winds that strong for a continued period of time. And unfortunately, they'll be talking about an opportunity for tornadoes and severe weather.
Gosh.
We'll take a closer look at their forecasts and just in our latest weather coming up in just a few moments. And I'll also take a look at our weather. weather.
Yes.
We're actually pretty nice right now.
Yeah, that's why we're, saying you can have some time for this.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much for the updates there, Tracy.